Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Good morning, farmers. This wood crate that just disappeared on us. I was going to pick it up and... Oh, no, it's over here. Can I pick that up? Guess not. I'm not really sure what it's doing, but looks like it's gone now. Another beautiful morning on the farm, like always. Greenhouse. Yeah, well, the greenhouse is the greenhouse, I suppose. We're going to head on down to the lupine fields. And we're going to harvest those to start the day. Actually, wait, before I keep forgetting to do this. What is the price for lupine? 802. Good enough. We can see the peas have dropped in price as well. And I just hopped out of my vehicle instead of hitting the W key to go forward. Fantastic way to start the episode. So we're going to zoom on down here. The combine harvester and our trailer should already be down here. No traffic coming. I was hoping to do some jobs to start the day, but there's actually only two jobs, and one is deliver pumpkin soup, and another one is the transport job, and they're right next to one another. So maybe to break up the day, we'll do that at some point. Like wash the combine harvester at some point, but you know, it never rains here. Lower that. Turn the header on. And let's start harvesting some lupine. And then maybe we can hire someone to plow the fields, or I could plow them later on. Not quite sure what I want to do just yet. I just kind of wing it as I go along now. See how my mood is. See what I want to do for what field. But I also did a little bit of mowing around the fireplace before I went to bed. So it doesn't look as messy anymore when we end the episode around the fireplace. Actually, it's a fire pit. Fireplace is something you find inside of a house. I wonder if we have a fireplace inside the house. I don't think so. I don't go into all the rooms anymore. I did when I was fixing up the place, and that was about it. We don't bother going and see Timmy, because Timmy hasn't moved since Timmy was born. But I was thinking, though, when I was mowing the grass around the fire pit, it would be kind of interesting. I think I said this a while ago, many ages ago, that I wish actually the NPCs, if they want something from us, they come to us and ask for it instead of us having to go to them and ask for it once in a while. But it would be, you know, they could meet us like at the fireplace, or better yet, like have a mailbox outside your house, and they can send you mail. But then again, you would have to know where these people live or where they are, I would suppose. How is our gather rate today? Not too bad. But we'll bring in some more cash to offset some of our worker payments that we got going on. We got someone plowing the field in the grass field that was kind of growing back, I suppose. I don't know what that was all about. But I'm sure as heck not going to let that grass regrow to harvest that. That was, yeah, I want a crop I can hire someone to work in it and just deliver the crop themselves. That's, as you have seen, it takes a lot of the day just going back and forth from the east side of the map to the west side of the map. It's just too much. I guess if you're just making one trip back and forth, it's okay. But when you got to make as many as we did for grass bales, yeah, surely kills your routine for a day, I suppose, if we have a routine. But for today, I just want to get these two fields right here harvested up. I may hire a worker to plow this field here. We could plow the other field. But at some point we got to move. I'm trying to think if these are the last two fields up here that I have to harvest. Meaning the ones around the farm. Then I'll have to move the combine harvester down to Wheatford those fields should be just about getting ready to be harvested. And I do still have some equipment down there as well. I need to bring that back at some point and put it in our parking area. We got our red trailer, what is it, the Kippy? I think it's the Kippy trailer. I think that's the side name of it. The one that holds 16,000 liters. I think that's parked down there. We have one of our cultivators are parked down there. One of the 5, I think there's 5 cultivators in the game, if you want to count the Harrow that you get on the original quest. But with each episode, we're slowly gaining onto our September seeding frenzy that we're probably going to go on. And once we get all the canola planted, we'll just have to make sure all the fields are fertilized like they should be. And then at that point, depending on the date and all that, I may just we may skip days and just go right to April once all the fields are all set and ready to go. Make sure the greenhouse is planted. At some point, I will have to harvest the greenhouse if the wife doesn't. But yeah, when it comes to September, when we get all the fields done, we may just skip whatever time is left for the year, and then it'll be April 1st, and all the fields will be ready to go, ready for harvest. And this thing will get a workout. But for most of our fields, we'll probably hire, like on the far east side, we'll hire some workers to harvest those fields. Yeah. But that's a little bit ways off still. I thought we'd have a little friend come help us work the field while we're harvesting. You can get to work to plow in the field. He, she, whoever. I think it's always a he when you hire a worker in Farmer's Dynasty. I have never seen a female worker. But he should be fine. He's not going to catch up to us with our working width compared to his. But we're going to get pretty close to a full combine out of this field, which is rather nice. It's too bad though that they don't have like different color trailers or tractors that come work. They're always the base game color. They don't pick nice colors like I do. But I thought, we're working this field. I want to hire a worker to plow this field. I, pretty much made up my mind. Kind of when I really started harvesting, I was like, yeah, I want to have someone plow this field. So once I got far enough in, it's like, oh, might as well hire him now. I've done that before. 95% full on the combine. So it's going to be just about perfect. Yeah, and that worker is, yeah, it's going to take him a while to get around to where we were. It seems like when you hire a worker, they do about half of the working width of the implement itself. I'm not overfilling my combine harvester. It's fine. I'm only at 96%. I do wish we could actually turn off these warning signs or labels or whatever you want to call them. That they don't come up that often. I don't need all these warning signs every 3 seconds, it seems like. Raise the header. We'll get off the field so this worker can have the field to himself. We shall unload into the trailer. There. Now can I not have the warning sign now because we're way below what we need to be? So we can head across the street and harvest that small-ish field. I think it's let's see if my memory is good here. Is it 0.87 hectares, this field? I don't know. Or is it 0.97? I really don't. We'll find out here shortly, won't we? And there we go. So like I said, across the street to the field that's not really on the map. I'm surprised the devs haven't fixed that yet. I mean, that's been known since day one. If you don't know what I'm saying, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see all the fields are like brown on the map. This field over here, it's marked, but they're showing grass there. Anywho, what size field is it? Actually, it's looking bigger than I thought it was. Alright, hold on a second. Is this... how big is this field? Nope, back, forward. Can I... Alright, I'll get out of the vehicle and find out. 0.96. Alright. Wasn't on the money, but, you know, I said 8.7, then 9.7. Close enough. I knew it was shy of a hectare. That's pretty much all I can remember at this point. Like I've said before, when you only have, I think in the beginning when I had like 15, 20-ish fields, I pretty much knew the size of every field that I have. Now numbers are just everywhere in my brain. So I'll just rattle out numbers now and then. Speaking of numbers, I just remembered. Yeah, this is the episode 200 of A Day on the Farm. I never thought I'd reach 10 episodes, let alone 200. But here we are. And who knows how many more we're going to be? Have no clue. But definitely, we have to get through next spring, see how much we can get by harvesting all the canola. That's what's keeping me going right now, to get to next spring. Because I want to see how much money we get from all the canola on fully fertilized fields. And now that we got 40 some odd fields or something like that. And I think I'm going to be happy with the amount of fields that we have now. I don't plan on buying all the fields and try to work them all. I'd rather have the NPCs have some fields. Just so we could do some work in them once in a while, or if I gotta do some testing, if an update comes up or something where, you know, try things out. Have no idea. But the devs have been rather quiet since the last update, since over a month ago. We're in that quiet stretch again. Have no idea what they're doing. I mean, I would assume maybe they're working on the coding for moving this to console. Maybe. I have no idea. Not a clue what they're doing. But like I said before, I think this is probably the last field up by the farm that we have left to harvest. I think all of our other fields are around here are harvested and taken. Well, I want to say taken care of, but they're ready to be prepped for September. Like those two fields over there that we bought not long ago. Harvesting up the last few rows in this field, and then we can dump it off in our trailer and head up to the sell point and earn some cash. And then I think we're going to go up and take care of those two jobs today. One, like I said, one is delivering pumpkin soup, and the other one's a transport job. I kind of want to go down and see how Steve's doing. I think that's what we'll be headed down to. I would assume. Both jobs are up in Redberry, up by the church. Well, they were up by the church this morning. I don't know where they are now. People do tend to roam around on the map. But we'll go up and do those. We'll get some social points, a little bit of cash. I mean, we got pumpkin soup. Might as well put it to use. Actually, next time in the greenhouse, I think I'm going to plant tomatoes. only because we get quests for just regular tomatoes. But like I said, we're going to give my wife until, I think I said the 20th? Did I say the 20th or the 15th? I think maybe the 15th. If she doesn't collect them by the 15th, the end of next episode, I think we may have to just harvest the greenhouse. Because, yeah, I mean, at this point, I was just curious to see how many days it would be. If it was like a day or two, then I would, it'd be just interesting to see. But I do tend to check on the greenhouse at least every 3 or 4 days, because sometimes I do forget about it. So I was just kind of curious when the wife would harvest the greenhouse. But I really don't. If anyone can remember when we started waiting for the wife to collect the stuff out of the greenhouse, let me know. I think it's been, I want to say 6 days or so, maybe even more than that. It seems like it's been a month. But I know it hasn't been a month. Just waiting for her just to go in there and, take care of the greenhouse. I mean, she's there all day. Well, I assume she is, I'm not there right now. Who knows where the heck she is? We've seen her disappear before. Alright, so we'll come over here. Yeah, that's good. We'll empty this out. Then I'm going to take a quick scan on the map. And we're going to check the fields around the farm. Just to see if we are done around here. Harvesting wise. That field yielded pretty good actually for a small field. Alright, pipe in. Let's park it right here for now. Hop on out. Let's bring up the map. So I know these fields are nothing in them. We just did that field. That was a grass field. He's plowing that field. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. There is nothing in there because it says ready to harvest 0.02%. Nothing there. We just did these fields, so they should be all set. Yeah, that's harvested. That's right, that's where the plow is. I was going to go up and plow that, wasn't I? Haha. That's our parking lot. Yep, these fields are fertilized. Yep, so were these, I do believe. Wow, I own more fields than I remember. Yeah, so it's just... I do believe these fields are all set as well, for the most part. Fertilized, fertilized, fertilized. Those are ready to go. There's our 2 jobs we're going to do. So it's a matter of these fields down here. That should have nothing in it. Soy, wonderful. Lupine. Any of these fields ready for harvesting? That's the question. I would say not. Nothing in that one at all. It's plowed and cultivated. Alright, so nothing in those fields either. Okay. So, yeah, it's just a matter of doing those fields down there. Let's go sell some of this grain that we have. Put it on cruise control because the tractor always seems to accelerate better when it's on cruise control. And we're going to head on up to the sell point. We're going to sell this. I can probably bring this trailer down to the other fields. And we can bring one of our pieces of equipment back with us. I may do that before we head up and do the job, so I'll meet you up at the sell point. We'll make some cash, and we'll head on down to Wheatford. We'll drop off this trailer. We'll grab the other one and bring it back and put it in our parking lot. So we have over just 20,000 kilograms of lupine for sale. So we're not going to, let's see, I think it was like, what, $800 per? So we're looking at about maybe $16,000, $17,000, somewhere around there. Not bad for the 2 fields that we harvested. They're not really big fields, but you know, it will pay off nicely. Looks good in the bank account. We'll easily pay for the workers that we have hired recently. And boy, are we going to be hiring workers when it comes time to seeding in a month. And let alone next April when it comes time to harvest all these fields. So like I said, we're going to bring this trailer on down to Wheatford, which is, well, right about there. And we'll grab our other trailer so we can bring that back. Actually, maybe I should leave that trailer down here for now. I'll grab the cultivator. I'm going to leave both trailers down here. But at least I will bring something back, which is the cultivator. Yeah, if I want to cultivate, I'm just going to use the one that's on our wife's tractor, which is on the east side of the map at the moment. It's because it's, you know, I think it's like 25, 35, 30% bigger. So let's go drop this off. We'll pick up the cultivator. I might be wrong, but I do believe the cultivator is down here. So we'll leave that trailer right there, and here is our other cultivator. Like I said, we're going to pick this up. It belongs in the parking lot. So what is this trailer? It's been a while since I used it now. That's the kipper. It's a kipper. I think I called it a kippy. It's a kipper. Anyways, yeah. Let's bring this cultivator back to the farm. And then we'll head on up. We'll take care of those 2 jobs. We'll earn a little bit of social points, a little bit of cash. So I think we'll park this cultivator kind of like right next to our other ones. Seems like a good spot for it. Right there should be good. Lower it first. There we go. And I want to bring the tractor up to the other field where we put the plow. So remind me that I was kind of going to do that next, but we went to harvesting. It's a small field, so it won't take me long to plow that field anyways. We'll come up here, we'll hitch the plow up to it. That way it'll kind of force me to plow. When I grab the tractor next, it'll remind me like, hey, we're going to plow this field. Alright, so we're up here to take the jobs and just realize, well, I guess what, I'm hungry, so I better eat something so I can find out where these jobs are. So we'll come on down to this one first because that's us to deliver some cans of spicy pumpkin soup, which we have with us at all times. And if our wife would pick up the pumpkins in the greenhouse, I can make some more. Take our morning stroll. Oh, actually, is it still morning? Oh, wow. It's it's getting to be mid-afternoon. Our mid-afternoon stroll through Redberry. So it must be David. Hello, sir. Can I get your attention?
Hi there. Good afternoon.
Am I standing on a ladder?
I am looking for work. Got anything for me?
I am dying for some pumpkin soup. Care to buy it for me?
Sure
Sounds
can.
good. I'll take care of this.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
No, thank you, sir. Now we'll head on over here. We'll see how much this transport job is, because it's kind of a... I don't really have nothing to teleport to. But I may guess I could use the bus stop is about the closest thing. But we'll go down and see Steve. I wonder how much... it's been a while since I've done a transport job, so I don't know how much it's going to pay. I'm hoping roughly like 500. So I think these prices have gone up. Hello.
Hello there.
Oh, it's you again.
Apparently.
Is there something I can help you with?
There is something I need, indeed.
Yeah, it's a package. 5:30. Yes,
Sounds
we can
good.
go get it.
I'll take care of this.
I need to go see Steve anyways, just to see how he's doing. I think it's going to be Steve. It sure is. Make sure my pickup is still down here.
I'm here for the package.
Sure, here it is.
I think that's the only thing Steve ever says. Let me out of your chicken coop, sir. Alright, so now we're going to do a little bit of a dance. Let's go up to our pickup. And then to the bus stop. And then to this bus stop. And then we take a 200-meter jog down to deliver the package. Get rid of the package before the cops show up. Stop walking away from me. Oh, you're
Here's
not
the
walking.
package
Just
you
seemed like you were.
requested.
Thank you. Here's something for you.
I think you all shop at the same store because most of you wear most of the same clothing. All right, so now we're gonna hop on back up to the farm-ish. I thought I was jumping into the small tractor. Yes, I did mow some of the grass around the fire pit area. I gotta get rid of that star. It's gonna drive me nuts. There we go. Looks like the wife is cooking. Rex is still as happy as can be. Survey says on the greenhouse. No, she has not harvested the crops at all. Yeah, so I'm not really sure I know what... I wish the devs were a little bit more clear how many days she goes before she picks them. But we are losing crops pretty... every day if you don't pick them, the crop... your yield in the greenhouse just goes down and down and down. I don't know when she's going to pick them. I really don't know if she ever will. But I'm not going to plow that field yet. That'll probably be next episode. But we're going to come down here and see if I can catch some fish. Do I have my fishing pole? Yes, I do. Okay. It's been a while since I've done this. See if I can remember how to fish. And we wait. We got Jaws at the end of the line. Hey, we got a fish. Much easier than I remember it being. Well, that was quick. As long as you keep the bar in between the two lines, and once you get the fish relatively close, and I mean relatively close, I mean anywhere near the dock, I guess. Then you can just reel them right on in. Wow, you catch fish a lot faster than I remember. As long as you can see the fish. Did I lose them? Because I went over the bar? No, I didn't. That looks like a big fish. As long as you cast it where they're kind of swimming, you should have no problem catching fish. They will move around though. At least they used to. But like I said, I haven't really fished that much at all. You see my episodes, I don't really fish that often. I did it just to get the Steam achievement long ago, which was catch 200 fish. The funny thing is I don't even have to buy bait. You should have to go to Joe's to buy bait. And see, the fish just disappeared. Okay, so we'll bring that in. And you can fish in any of the ponds, really. Where did they go? Sometimes it takes them a minute or two to respawn somewhere. Oh, I just saw one splash right over there. If you can't see them, just watch the water. Every once in a while you'll see ripples. See if I can catch one. Alright, reel them in. This was going to take a little bit more work. But they could add a little bit more fun to fishing by like having different kind of like sizes and different kind of like species of fish. Just my opinion. And then if they did that, you could have like fishing tournaments and things like that. Like say one day out of the month there's like a fishing tournament. And you can win like money that way. Maybe get some social points. Something like that. I don't think they'll add that though. So the wife is busy cooking, so I can't, we'll keep the fish in my, did she just move? No, I just went out of render range. So I can't use the stove. Can I? I don't think I can use the stove when I'm almost certain I can't use the stove when she's using it. You're busy, right?
Not now. Sorry.
Now, don't give me that attitude, woman. The greenhouse. When are you going to take care of the greenhouse?
We'll talk later.
Yeah, I don't think so. We're going to talk now. The greenhouse. When are you going to take care of it? You're not busy. Well, okay, technically you are, but
I'm busy.
Yeah. Is it because you're pulling up the weeds in the yard all day long? That's why you can't take care of the greenhouse? Baby check. Yep, still there. Okay. I'm hoping next spring. I'm hoping I don't have to wait the 2 years. I mean, we waited a day when she got pregnant to having a kid, so maybe I'm hoping, you know, when April 1st rolls around, maybe Timmy's outside running around. I have no idea. Maybe. The other thing I did want to show you is, remember we were talking about the fuel being inside the garage? This is our fuel tank. Inside the garage. Yeah, so any fumes that leak out, it's not good. And of course we got a light switch right here. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's another thing we could do. If you had a mailbox, you can get like your power bill in the mail. Have to pay your electric bill. Especially for as often as our wife is cooking on the stove. But the yard is looking very nice. All nicely mowed. We don't have to take care of it until next year now. Our fields around here I'll take care of. The only fields we got left to harvest before September and are going to be done in Wheatford. Then we just have to make sure all of our fields are prepped, fertilized. Well, we don't have to fertilize them before we seed them. They just have to be plowed and cultivated by next month. And then we can seed them and then fertilize them. But yeah, we're getting to mid-August. We got less, around September 10th is usually when I start planting the canola. I don't plan on doing any wheat or barley. Our cows seem to be fine. Our cows should be fed, I don't know, for like about a year and a half. So they should be good for a while. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Episode 200. Yay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always. And I'll see you next time on The Day on the Farm. But until then, have a good one.